What's good, YouTube? Back here with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Let's get into it.
An epidemic. Let me explain. See, for whatever reason, lying on the internet is just so popular. I mean, everybody's doing it, whether it's for engagement, for money, or to sell a course. People are lying everywhere. And some of it's even propaganda, but you know, I want to keep my channel, so I'm not going to talk about that. But there is 4 to 5 reasons why this is a thing. And reason number 1 is because these news drama, quote unquote, outlets are spreading lies for engagement. And when I say news outlets, I'm talking about Twitter pages. You know, with this new age of social media, it's really a shame that we use Twitter and TikTok for our main source of news, which in all reality has its pros and cons. I mean, for one,
it's not that bad. I mean, it's not that bad, but it's bad though. Don't be wrong. It's bad compared to like regular news, but at the same time, it's like it's not as bad. It's like the same thing, kind of.
Since these are independent news sources, we don't have to really worry about propaganda getting into the news. If the U.S. bombed Saudi Arabia and overall committed 5 to 15 war crimes, usually back in the day, the whole world would criticize and rally protest against the USA. By the way, I'm not talking about no actual incident. But American news would have a different take on the story. Instead of talking about the many war crimes the U.S. government committed, all they would say is the government bombed some evil, wrongdoing, child predator terrorists, and even though sacrifices were made, the job was completed and the world was left a better place. Yeah, they bombed
that's any country though.
For disabled kids. I don't know how that could be terrorist. But the U.S. propaganda machine, aka CNN and Fox News, would always push those type of stories to make the U.S. government seem better. Plus, the U.S. government pays these news services. But with independent news media, we the American people can actually learn what our government is doing, which is why they actually wanted to ban TikTok, but nobody's talking about that. But at the same time, this opens up so many lanes for misinformation, it's not even funny. Because what often happens is that these independent news sources tend to have a lot of biases in their posts. For example, DJ Academics. He is so biased to certain artists on the internet, it's not even funny. Like, go back and read some of those tweets during the Drake and Kendrick beef. I'm not gonna lie, he was literally calling Kendrick Lamar a terrorist. I guarantee if Academics was a girl, he'd let Drake hit. He might have actually just let him do it anyways.
I'm about to say that.
And of course, Academics is
I don't know about that.
hip-hop news source. But this same principle applies to a lot of different media forms. Like, for instance, TMZ has been known to just report on shit before having full information. They've caused a lot of defamation to a lot of people without doing
surprised they still got
one of those people being Johnny Depp back in the day. Like, before he was proven innocent in his trial with Amber Heard, TMZ was treating him like the devil. But as soon as he won that case, they're acting like nothing ever happened and just sided with him. It's weak. Same thing happens with Drama Alert, Keemstar's news page. He's notorious for not doing his research on important topics and accusing people. Literally.
This also look at what I got rid of Twitter though, because like Twitter just it'd be too much going on. It'd be too much shit going around. I'm like, nah, I can't do all this.
One of the reasons why he retired from YouTube. Here's where this shit is wicked though. Recently, there's been a big trend on Twitter of just reporting rage bait, obviously fake misinformation about big time content creators. Like, for instance, there's this account called Kick Champ. Like, literally, all this account does is just talk shit about big black creators like Kai Cenat and I Show Speed. One of the first tweets I see on their account is talking about how Kai Cenat Streaming University is facing backlash after fans noticed that he's only accepted black streamers so far.
Yeah,
meanwhile, at the date of this recording, Kai hasn't even dropped a list of who got into Streaming University. So how can he only accept black creators? That doesn't even make sense. And of course, this account is a Kick clip channel, and Kick isn't known to have the best reputation on the internet, of course. But apparently these Kick clip accounts are the ones who are spreading the most misinformation. The weird part about these is that they'll go to any link they can
them mistake be going crazy. They're going misinformation. They were going bad with each other.
And one of the weirdest situations they did this with was when a couple of months ago, they tried to call I'm Dante a predator. This account called Kick Clips Live posted a tweet saying that I'm Dante was facing allegations of being a predator that were completely false. And the crazy part about it is that Dante is literally one of the chillest creators on the app. Trying to accuse him of some weirdo shit like that and thinking.
And ain't he married too? I'm pretty sure he's married too. So it's like, what incentive does he really have?
You could pull it off is just fucking crazy. And they also tried to do this with a creator called Phantom. But recently there's been a trend or a rumor that Phantom got kicked from AMP because of some Snapchat posts that he was making, which the posts were very vague. The reason why people thought this is because these Twitter accounts and these TikTok pages were posting these Snapchat posts and then putting a whole different narrative behind it and taking these tweets very out of context. In my opinion, this is something that needs to be stopped and needs to be mandated because all of AMP has recently come out saying that these rumors are false and it was just a weird rumor to start in the first place. But this whole action is just weird. Like, bro, stop spreading misinformation. If you're finna be a news source, do your research. Don't just post narratives. It's just weirdo behavior. And not all of these pages are bad, in my opinion. Like, there's an account called NBA Central, and they post a lot of NBA news, but
why they is the golden account. they are goated when it comes to trolling and making shit seem like it's real, bro. That run that Sentinel had, bro, was immaculate. Top 10 run of all time.
It's just clearly fake troll shit. They've even gotten big news corporations like ESPN or even just professional athletes. But with that, it's clearly just fake, it's funny. Nothing they've posted has actually impacted somebody's career in a negative way. But Twitter drama pages aren't the only people who do this. Regular content creators spread misinformation too, which is actually the second thing we're finna talk about. Content creators lying for clout. But content creators have been lying about their content for years. One of my favorite examples is a guy named Pretty Boy Fredo. He was an old 2K content creator who was very famous for his story times, his 2K gameplay, and then even his family content. But he was also a very notorious liar. His story times were fake. A lot of them, the gameplays were cheated or just fugazi. He even filmed fake predator catches where he made himself look like a hero when in all reality, nothing was going on. It was a paid actor who was being the predator. But he wasn't the only one making fake videos. I mean, there was a whole trend on YouTube years ago of fake gold digger pranks. I mean, a lot of these catch and cheater pranks.
I still don't like gold digger pranks, bro. Them shits be ass, bro. Like, you cannot convince me that this shit in real life goes like this. You cannot convince me, like, at all. And then you just all of a sudden, oh, I see a nice shiny car, let me just act like that shit didn't just happen.
Are also fake, which is misinformation, of course, but in my opinion, it's just content. As long as you don't cross a certain type of line, I think everything is good. Here's the thing though, some people end up crossing that line. One of those people is somebody we probably all grew up watching. We always believed that he had the inside scoop on when GTA 6 was coming out. You already know who I'm finna talk about, Fernando. Man, oh man, he fooled so many of us little adolescent kids into thinking that he knew exactly when GTA 6 was finna drop. But there's a popular saying, when you fly too close to the sun, you will get Magic Johnson. And that's exactly what happened to him. One day he posted one of these fake GTA 6 unboxing videos and he got banned from YouTube, which is leading us to topic number 3, the spread of allegations. One of the darkest parts about the internet, in my opinion, is that people will accuse you before they get any information. A lot of times you're guilty before you can prove yourself innocent. We've seen a lot of examples of this in the past with Johnny Depp, Matt Arisa, including Shannon Sharp. Now, if you don't know who Shannon Sharp is, he's a retired football player who's now an analyst for ESPN. He actually just signed a contract to make over $100 million, analyzing and commentating about sports. But recently, a girl that Shannon used to mess with came out and allegedly said that he assaulted her. And at first everybody believed it and bashed Shannon until they actually found out about the court situation. And quickly people realized that this was fake news. Because in these documents there was plenty of text that showed the type of relationship that these two people had. This girl consensually wanted Shannon's big black genetics in her. And as of right now it looks like Shannon will actually win the lawsuit. But at the same time, this girl knew this. She knew that she had no way of winning an actual case with Shannon. So what she did is publicly ruin his reputation so that she can try to extort some money from him so that she would go silent. All because he just signed that big contract. And honestly, it worked because he got fired from ESPN over some misinformation. But this even happens on a minor scale.
Like that'd be the thing that killed me, bro. Like, I feel as though once they find out the shit is false, I feel like either they need to compensate you for the amount of money you lost, or they need to give you back whatever you lost in that instance. So like, let's just say either give Shan his contract, like you pay out his contract, or rehire him on that contract.
A lot of y'all may remember when Cooking with Kai was taking over the internet. Everywhere you went, you seen her shaking ass and showing us food. Until there was a rumor that came out that she was 16. And I don't really know where this rumor started or how it started, but it spread like wildfire because a lot of people were hating on her. Honestly, she was taking every single girl's man. And it even got to the point where people were calling grown men creeps for liking Kaya because she was allegedly 16. This girl's 23. That's how dangerous misinformation is on the internet. Sometimes it can get so serious that it even affects your health, which is thing number 4 that we're talking about. The health and the alpha male gurus. If you're a young boy and you're watching this, please don't treat
they up there line wise
like your father. All of these alpha males and crypto bros want to do is get money from your pockets. I don't care how many times they tell you to go on semen retention, how many times they tell you to wake up at 6 a.m., how many bowls of water they tell you to put your face into in the morning. They're telling you this so that you buy their courses. And this whole process isn't even necessarily misinformation, but they're just misleading you. The best way to succeed in life is to lock into what you want to do and just do it. And this exact thing is why people didn't like Andrew Tate. Because again, some of his advice was good advice, but the whole reason why he was telling you this good advice is so you buy his course. Then he will sprinkle in some toxic, crazy clip.
I feel like that goes hand in hand, and like with anything though. Like, I feel as though like anything you do, like, or anybody that you talk to, they're gonna necessarily not agree with everything they say. Like there's some things, like even if you dislike a person, there's some things that they can say that you can use.
Farmy shit just so he can rage bait and get more views. The last thing I want to say, stop listening to people trying to give you advice when they haven't used their own advice. Like you will never listen to a homeless man trying to tell you how to get money, right? So stop listening to these alpha males who are trying to teach you how to get a job, a house, and hoes. When in all reality, they're jobless, they're splitting rent with 5 different people in a 1-bedroom apartment, and also they have no hoes. But in my opinion, one of the worst versions of these people are the health gurus who try to tell you what you need to eat, what type of workouts you need to do, and what type of diets you need to have to achieve a body like theirs. When in all reality, they're either starving themselves or they got plastic surgery. And these type of people prey more onto
they also be on steroids too. Like a lot of them be on PEDs and all that shit.
Women than the men. But at the same time, I hate to break it to you, but there's no realistic way you can look like Lotto without doing some crazy plastic surgery. You gotta always remember, these people are trying to make money off. If they give you everything you need in one video, how would they make more money? You would just watch that video, leave, and then never come back. They want to sell you a little bit of the truth, fixed in with a bunch of just waiting, lie, and keep on coming back to get more of the truth. If you want health advice, look it up or go to a doctor. But if you take one thing from this video, I'm telling you right now, you don't gotta be perfect to get what you want in life. Kanye was a addict, Michael Jordan was a gambling addict, and Elon Musk had way too many kids. But none of their addictions stopped them from getting what they wanted in life. So don't let it stop you, because we're all not perfect. But you don't necessarily have to be perfect to succeed.
I like that.
Don't let these people, these alpha males,
that's good advice,
try to lie to you and tell you you have to be. Our flaws is what makes us better. Don't focus on your flaws. Focus on the good things you do in life. And that is One Cloud 9's true key to life. But if you want to know more about that, then go subscribe to my course. That's only $59.99 a month. But besides that, tap into my Twitch, tap into my live channel, tap into my IG, Snapchat, and vlog channel are also here as well.
I got pretty women showing titties like I'm Flacco. I came in a hard top, I'm still in the drop.